to the Imaxit YouTube platform. This one is a faster one, maybe maximum an hour, I think. A little bit over an hour I have here. Yes, I wanted to do a recap of last night's games, and then I wanted to go into today's games. All right, yeah, man, I'll let you know what's popping for the rest of the day. All right, yeah. All right, so welcome all of our lovely people to the platform. If you're new, consider to like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comment section. And if you are one of those individuals that's here from day one, bless up to all you lovely people. We saw that Uncle Drew in the building already. Massive respect. All right, yeah, man. All right, I can't even read Jura's comments as yet. All right. So let me get into it. All right. So we have the big stories. Dwight York says they don't fear Jamaica. None at all. Jamaica ain't feared. Let me know your thoughts on that. Jamaica ain't feared. I don't know why Trinidad people have to continue provoke Jamaicans and know that that's all they live for, to war. Why do Dwight York doing these things? No reason. He just comes like Angus. Just leave them alone. Just let them think that you're not good, and then maybe they would have dropped their guards. You just come here and look fight with people that born to fight. Angus, you mean Angus York? You might just lose the damn game now, because they are actually going to come out prepared for your liquor ass. Sorry my language, people, but that's the one. Dwight York saying that him not fear Jamaica, and Jamaica is not to be feared. All right, yes. God damn, I don't know why he starts that madness, but I guess maybe I'm just not Jamaican enough to realize that Suriname, Trinidad and Jamaica will always have beef. So anyways, let me get into other games, all right? Because Trinidad and Jamaica tonight, you can't miss it, because I'm going to be streaming everywhere. So don't worry yourself. We are going to be here. I'm going to try and bring on as much people. A panel. Once I do get those people, that's it. All right? I'm going to just do it that way, because this game is so controversial. I need help. I need help to cover this game. All right? so anyways, the pause look. Oh God, no such. Big up yourself. Garnet, big up yourself. James DC, Triple E DJ, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. So let me get into Concacaf, people. Concacaf, I think yesterday's early video that I did was so spot on. Everything that I've said worked out to the exact T. Even my video last night on Suriname and Panama, Guatemala worked out to the exact T. My both scores were correct. Everything that I said was going to actually happen in the game happened. All right, yes. So I am very pleased. Anyway, so let me start it right here, people. Let me start it right here. All right. So you had Group A. Group A played yesterday. Guys, remember, as you come in, smash the like button, share, and subscribe. We only have an hour, so let me make sure we see the likes up on the hour. All right? Yeah, man. And I made sure to do this one for you guys. All right? Not for just only Jamaican, but for the platform, Suriname, Jamaica, Trinidad, because I knew that you guys wanted this. So anyways, we had Suriname went up against El Salvador. In this game, El Salvador literally going in as league group leaders, because they defeated Guatemala. Guatemala should have won that game easy, well, 6-1, but ended up lost the game 1-0 to El Salvador, because El Salvador has a cunning is the right word, cunning style of play, where in which they can pass football, but I think they have gotten out-talented in CONCACAF now. So they decide that they're going to find the best route to get to your goal as fast as possible. And that's the over-the-top ball, and that can cause problems for everyone. So El Salvador going in as the favorites. And remember, this group consists of Guatemala, Panama, Suriname with El Salvador. So after round one, El Salvador was was first place going in, not the favorites, because I think that El Salvador is the worst team out of everyone, and I think I'm proving it to you. Not saying El Salvador is a bad team, but they are the worst out of every team there. Before a ball kicked, I told you that. All right? Yes. So Suriname went up against El Salvador. Let me give you the actual lineups. All right, the actual lineups coming in. The valuation between El Salvador and Suriname. Suriname starting 11 is 4 times El Salvador starting 11 market value. I know that we say market value doesn't mean much things, but it gives you an indication of age range and performances. And if they have 4 times market value of El Salvador, which El Salvador came in at 3.4 million, and Suriname starting lineup came in at 14.3 million. They started with Vassen in goal, 1.9 million, almost 2 million. Shaquille Penas, 2.4 million. Balka, 500,000. Van Helleren, which is a very good footballer, 500,000. Vandakos, a next very good footballer. Huyamaga, Lux Life, so fun. The Guatemala learn all Dutch. I can't believe this. The Suriname start beat Jamaican so bad, they become Surinamese. Even Netherlands they became. Big of yourself, Lux Life. That is very good for you to do that, you know. Yes, really appreciate it. Kenneth Paul, 3 million. And Jean Paul Budios comes in 420. But you know that because his market value dropped because he had cancer and he had to overcome cancer. Then you have Lone Week, 700,000. Charlie Becker, 3 million. Margaret, 700, and Gleafia Flater starting at 1.2 million. All right. So, and then over El Salvador, you have Gonzalez, 250,000. Sibiran, 250,000. Ramiro, 100,000. Rodriguez, 100,000. Flores, 200,000. Valadares, 200,000. Serin, which it was one of the ones that you should look out for, 140. Cerritos, 235. Lad Verde, 160, and the 2 guys them up front, which is Ardes, 775, and Gil, 905. So just going in, I was telling people that Suriname was the favorites in this game, even though it was at home. And the reason why I said they are the favorites, and I think it's the gods working with Suriname. Suriname had played them before and drew the game because they never needed to win the game, because if you know the rule for round 2, once you reach a certain stage, it's only rankings take you to first place, because Suriname was first, but they couldn't get the seeding, just like Guatemala and Jamaica. If you guys remember that mathematics that they pulled on people that says you can't come first, pretty much, because we're going to do this the draft on rankings rather than actual performances, and that's why Jamaica came first. I think that's why Jamaica came first, because if not, Guatemala would have started their main team and played Jamaica, and it would have been a different game, because we saw that in the Gold Cup that it was a different game. You understand me? So what I'm trying to say, they got a chance to play them before, and Suriname was a superior team on that day. No, I thought that they're going to be good enough, because what they could do, they have more speed, they have more youth in midfield, and they can counterattack with the technical ability. And to be honest, the ability of playing the long passes from El Salvador was a problematic one, because I thought that Pinas struggled with the over the top ball. Lorenzo, thanks for being here. Pinas struggled with the over-the-top ball, so at least their over-the-top ball was working, because Pinas struggled with it, Vandakos struggled with it, so the left-hand side. The right-hand side, Balka and Van Helleren, they are bigger players, so they dealt with it very much okay. Budios, I think Budios was exceptional. His touches are ridiculous. Kenneth Paul was very good. I think that's the defensive central that they need. He does play right back as well, but he plays defensive central for Suriname, and it opens everything. Charlie Becker, he was a little bit not wanting to go into dribbles, but once he did, I don't think they could have stopped him. They tried to double team him, they couldn't stop him. Margareta, skillful player, but he has less speed than Becker, and Lone Wake adds the massive size because he's around 6'5", and Gleafair later is a Suriname born. He adds the energy, and maybe what Jamaican says, the art. All right, he had that to the field. And what made a big difference after all of that, the starting 11, everybody that they brought on were qualified professionals. They brought on Durasa class, one of the better players in the Panama game. Jubitana, one of the better players in the Panama game. Dake Steele, I don't rate him highly. I think he's like a normal Concacaf player with big, fast, and strong. Don't think he's as technical as the rest of them, so I don't rate him highly at all. He gave up an own goal, and then Dian Malone, 500 years old, he came on to settle things, and Mantnor is one of the young kids them that had what 4 or 5 goals in Concacaf in like 3 games. So you see it, so they are not just adding players, they're adding quality right across their team. And then you have Rictus and Adipe, that was the playing players in Suriname. They have yet to get a game because clearly Suriname not into the friend and company thing. It's quality football and the higher level. And the only reason why they made the team is solely because Abena is out, Kirk is out, and then you have Stefano Denzwell is out. There you have Messi Edian is out. So they had several players that never made this listing because they were injured. So these guys would make the team. So what I like about that, they're having a high standard. Let me go at the numbers now. Possession was for Suriname, which was 55 to 45. That came in the latter stage. The first 20 minutes, it was like 85 to 15 for Suriname. They said 1 big chance apiece for both teams, 10 shots apiece, 2 saves, 7 corner for El Salvador, 4 to Suriname, and the passes for Suriname is 494, and El Salvador 387. So that was that game. And then Guatemala, I had watched the last part because I watched the first half live, but never watched the second half. But I watched the second half. It was a good game. It was a good game. All right. Guatemala is a tough team to play. They play good football. I like it. All right. So they drew the game 1-1 in the end. 1-1 in the end. Let me give it a market value for both of these teams. Panama comes in, market value 20 million. So Panama is one of the highest rated teams in the region. At least their starting lineup. I think Costa Rica is the second. And is it Suriname the third? Yes, I think Suriname is the third in market value. Starting 11. Yes, so Costa Rica first, Panama second, and Suriname third in market value, which is ridiculous. All right, yes, and market value for Guatemala is 4.7 million starting. Carrasquilla, Fayado, Basinas, Diaz, Gaday, Harvey, Escobar, Andrade, Davis, Murillo, and Mascara. Those were the starters. And then for Guatemala, you had Egan in goal, very good goalkeeper, Pinto, Ardan, Samayo, Morales, normal back four, Maracuin, Franco Areda, Munoz, Ardenez, which you guys know him very well, and the young superstar Santis. All right, so in the end, numbers look like that. 2 big chances for Guatemala. You could say that Guatemala won a penalty that they never gave to them. 7 shots from Guatemala in the game. They had 28% possession because you know that Panama dominates possession. Look at that. 28% possession Guatemala has against Panama. And Suriname and Panama locked in possession at that. So that's why I'm telling you, people need to be watching these football. 2 big chances created out of that 28% possession, which is incredible. 7 shots in total. Then Panama had 72% possession, dominate the ball itself, but not the overall play. They had 18 shots, 1 big chance out of that. And on target, they had 6 shots to 1. But don't let that fool you. Guatemala should have had a penalty. So that penalty was not awarded. All right, so that game ended 1-1, and I want to say that maybe a 2-2 draw. Brian Burke, big up yourself. Chris Smith, big up yourself. Everyone that's coming in. Dwayne Thomas, big up yourself. All the man them coming in. Massive respect for the continued support. Please do smash up the like button. Let me get up the likes very fast so we can get it to 100 and maybe over that. All right, because this is just like a build up. We're gonna get into Jamaica, get into Curacao, Bermuda, but these are games that played, so we have to go through them. And they, to be honest, as what I've said, I think that Concacaf did Jamaica a big favor, because I can tell you these teams look really good. You know, these teams look really good. I'm telling you. I think Panama just handed a very hard group. What say you guys? All right, so the next round of fixtures, you know, so after game 2 out of game 2 of 6, Suriname lead the group on 4 points, El Salvador on 3 points, Guatemala at the bottom, and Panama on 2 points. So Panama got 2 draws. So this is how the matches look for the next group. Next round, Suriname playing Guatemala at Suriname. What is your prediction for that one? Let me know. Because and if Suriname goes on to win that one, which is highly likely, because remember, Suriname played Jamaica at Suriname. They should have won that game. They drew that game against Jamaica. They drew against Haiti there. They balled Costa Rica there. They balled Mexico there. Who else they played there? Like big teams that you never expect them to get results. They played Canada there. They should have won the game against Canada there as well. You understand me? So they really play good at home. I think if they make Suriname get 3 more points on that board, we can start ask questions, guys, if they can pull it off in the next 3 games. Because remember, El Salvador would have to come to Suriname, which I think they're going to beat El Salvador there. So that means that Suriname would have automatically been on 10 points so far. And I believe that Suriname can go to Guatemala and get a result at Guatemala. So I am not going to say that they are going to be finishing first. But if they get a win against Guatemala at home, I want to tell you that I think that they're going to finish in a playoff spot at least, if they get a next win. All right, because they will have their other players coming in. And then we have El Salvador, Guatemala. Again, I think Guatemala is going to beat El Salvador this time. So that would put Guatemala on 4. And then you have Panama, Guatemala, and Guatemala, Suriname. So Suriname will be playing Guatemala back to back, which is impressive. All right. Chemon said, JD, you're happy this morning. Suriname has won, but Suriname won a lot of games. So why are you behaving like that? Figure says, Panama is struggling. I think the group is hard. So we should, massive respect for the super chat as well, Trey Moon. Thanks for being here. Panama struggling. All right. Panama struggling. I don't agree with that. All right. Block that person. They're coming with them freaky self already. And this is a football conversation. No freaky around here. All right. Yes, let's move on. All right. So move on to other games that's playing. God damn. I'm telling you, they have nothing. They have this channel has no filter. I am tired of it, people. This channel is terrible. This channel is terrible. I heard Kevin Molino is suspended because of yellow cards. He played 1 game, unless they carried over for the next round, from the next round. Okay. I'm gonna check that. All right. So let me move on now to the more controversial games. You know, Nacho will win the group in the end. Lex Zerbi, ooh. Can I say that? Tell you what, let me see what they do against Guatemala, because if they win their both games against Guatemala, I am supporting you that they are winning the group. If they win Guatemala 2 times, they are winning the group, because now they only have to win 1 out of the 2. You understand me? Because Panama will have to, they have to go to Panama, but after that, they don't even need to do anything. You know, they just need to get 2 results against Guatemala, and I can start agreeing with you. But at this point, I won't jump the gun. The reason why I picked Suriname to win over El Salvador is based on me saw them played before. They are a better team than El Salvador, and also they just exceeded my expectation against Panama. So I'm saying if they continue to play like this, they're going to beat El Salvador with relative ease. And to be honest, it should be with relative ease. I think they made the game a little bit more difficult than what it should have been. They should have won it comfortable, in my opinion. But I can't jump to say they're going to win the group as yet. Time have to tell. Next 2 games, if they can get the results against Guatemala, especially at home, a win, and then get a draw against Guatemala away, they are surely winning this group. At least I think so. Because after that, now Panama have to win every single game. You understand me? Because they're already passing Panama with the numbers. And obviously Panama will have tough games at that time. So if Panama draw one more game, maybe I don't even wait on the Panama game. I will just say, okay, once they get the results in all of the games, down to El Salvador, yes, they are going to win the group, you know? So it all depends on what Panama does. If they draw one more game, and Suriname get results against Guatemala in their first game, I am picking Suriname to win the group. But Panama has to draw the next game, in my opinion. Odell, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. The team not to sleep on is Nicaragua. Yes, Nicaragua is not a bad team either. But anyways, let me just give you these ones. Let me just give you these ones, people. The other groups in Concacaf. All right, so we have Jamaica. Jamaica will be taking on Trinidad and Tobago. All right, Jamaica is on 3 points, 4 goals. All right, each window we getting better and better. The chemistry grow. Yeah, we know that, but Panama is a good team as well. Panama is the favorites of the group, like Zerbi. So we have to always remain a little bit humble. You understand me? Suriname have players equally the status of Panama, if not better than Panama players as well. A lot of Panama players, Suriname players are better than Panama players as well. Likewise the same. So it's not a poor team. It's a team that should have been doing well a long time ago, but obviously you just said chemistry, which is good. You know, and now people are going to start holding Suriname to that high standard because they are showing that they can compete in every game. So at this point, they need to start beat all of these smaller teams. So really and truly, Suriname is supposed to be beating every team until it's top 8. They should, because they have a better roster than everybody outside the top 8. So they should be beating everybody outside the top 8. And then when it comes on to the top 8, then we can do some calculation and experience all of those things. So really and truly, El Salvador, Suriname beating El Salvador, Suriname beating El Salvador shouldn't be a conversation. It shouldn't be a conversation because they have a 4 times market value set of players on the field than them. It's 4 times more valuable set of players they have on the field. So it shouldn't even be a conversation. We shouldn't even bragging about that. You understand me? It should have been expected, as what I'm saying, like Zerbi. So believe me, by the next couple windows, Suriname will be expecting to win some of these games. And if they don't win, people will start beat them. All right? Giving away any tickets? No. I think I'm not that in tune to get to give any tickets away. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah. All right. The other day, Jamaica playing and them have no chemistry. If you realize all the goals, yes, I had stated that aside from 1 goal, every other goal was individual goals. You know, true. It shouldn't be any man. But I said Suriname would have won the game yesterday. Watch my video, and I told you how they're going to win the game, how much they're going to win the game by, and everything came through. So the expectation starting to be there. The teams, I mean, the top 8 teams, I am going to say Suriname need to. We're going to calculate everything, but every other games that are going in, they should be the favorites because you have the better players, so you should be the favorites. So anyways, let me move on to this group. We gave Suriname, Panama, Guatemala all the first 23 minutes, all right, and they fully deserve it. They are some of the better teams. If they were in other groups, they would be winning those groups. I am almost certain of that. I think if Suriname was in any other group, you could say that they would have won, they would have been the favorites of the group based on how they're playing. And if Panama was in other groups, Panama would have been the outright favorites. And this is what CONCACAF does. You know, put all of these better teams in one group, and then all of them will be dropping out. you know, and then put a bunch of average ass teams in the other groups them, and then, you know, with one good team. Yeah, I don't like that, man. Anyways, let me move on to this one now. So we have Jamaica, four goal difference, 3 points. Then we have Trinidad and Tobago got a good draw against Curacao. Curacao went into that game as the favorites. And the first 20-30 minutes, I would say, stretched to the first half. Curacao was the better team. Was the better team. Yeah. And then the second half, Trinidad played completely better than Curacao. Curacao never even knew how to deal with them. The speed of Splicer and my boy up front, which is definitely one of the best ballers in Concacaf, to be honest. He's very Levi Garcia. He's very good, very very good. And I expect him to be the standout player in this game, even if Trinidad loses. Think he's getting to fitness, and his movements is exceptional. He never scored the goals that he had in the last game, but his movements, you can see, when you see players and you know that they're better than the region, I think Levi Garcia is better than the region. Like, he's one of the top elite players in the region, and we need to put some respect on his name. You understand me? Yes, we need to put some respect on his name. Let me try go into the big up big up the victory. Big up yourself, Dirty Harry. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man. So Trinidad is not a bad team. They have the highest profile player on the field, you know. Black Specimen, yes, man, should be over the moon, man. Should be over the moon. These group might still turn out hard, you know, because a lot of people think it's gonna be easy. It might still turn out hard because if certain things happen in this game today, the group flip on its head, you know. Yeah, so anyways, let me give you what Jamaica did, how they looked the last time, how much they started with. Jamaica market value dropped Jamaica market value, the last game was 7.6 million. And we had the market value of Bermuda was about 1.5 million. So Jamaica market value dropped significantly. Whoa, damn. A lot of our players, Dexter is at 1.8 million. And Cephas is at 1.4 million. Yeah. So our team really dropped off. I remember when Jamaica is almost at 100 million. That was 2 years ago, you know. That tells us that we are not recruiting well, because the market value just drop. Even if Liam Bailey and those guys were in it, it jumped to 30 more million or 25 more million. But Liam Bailey market value dropped almost 15 million. Damar Gray dropped 15 million. Bobby Reed dropped 10 million. Mikel Antonio dropped 10 million. Ethan Pinnock dropped 4 million, 5 million. You know, so we're not the players them that should be replacing them, even though Campbell and Kadamatieri can jump up to 6, 7, 8 million in 2 years, in 1 year time. They can jump to 6, 7, 8 million. So those two players with Lembekisa, maybe King can go a little bit higher, maybe 500,000 or so. And you never may know, maybe he can rise to 1 million in 2 years. Yeah, so but 7.6 million market value they came in with. All right, so you see that Suriname market value is 2 times Jamaican market value in this round. Obviously, the next round could be different. All right, yes, so that's a team. And then Trinidad, let me tell you, Trinidad market value coming in the last game. Trinidad market value against Curacao. Trinidad market value against Curacao was 14.8 million. Not saying market value is everything. Well, I think we should stop underrate other teams, because obviously Garcia is 12 million out of that. But aside from that, they have Cornelius, Sealy 600,000, Spicer is 500,000, Phillips 200,000, Molina is 100 years old. You understand me? So they do have players. You get me? AD market value is 33 million right now. So people, we should stop styling other teams, I mean, man, because it looks like other teams are surpassing us as well. You know, so yeah, so Trinidad, they have all rights to say that they don't fear Jamaica, you know. because they're not losing in anything. I think that the market value spreads a little bit better over the whole team for Jamaica. That is true. But they believe that they are the best player in the park. And in my opinion, yes, they have the best players and best player in the park. I think it's not even close. I think he's the best player. The good thing is just one player. And Jamaica have several good players because Campbell, Latibody, you mean Dexter Lembekisa, King, Damian Lowe, Lay in the midfield. If the midfield comes alive, you have several players there. You understand me? So Jamaica have more individual players that I think can offer something on the day. So that's why I will still give Jamaica the edge. But this is not no Trinidad team that's a big idiot Trinidad team. They deserve to be talked and be respected as well. You know, but I'm still going for Jamaica as a favorite in this game. I saw some things from Trinidad that I can call out. The last time, the goalkeeper is suspect. Smith. He made some good saves in the end, don't get me wrong. Made some good saves in the end, but I don't think he marshals his backs good enough. He came out, should have gotten a red card, you know. Let me know if you guys thought that was a red card. I thought that was a red card. I thought he was running down the wing, and it was Anthony's pressured the play, and he handled the ball outside the box. When Anthony's had the advantage to get the ball, I think that is a red card on any other day, you know, but it's in Trinidad, so maybe Trinidad get the rub off the green of the referee, so he should have gotten a centre off there, in my opinion. All right, other people can judge the game a little bit different, yeah, but I think he should have gotten a red card there, and if he had got the red carded, I think Curacao would have smoked Trinidad at that time, maybe even 6-love. All right, so you could say that the referee did help Trinidad, but after that moment, Curacao still had the better moments in the first half, but after that, in the second half now, it was all Trinidad piling on the pressure. Spicer looks exceptionally strong and ridiculously fast. He is fast, skilled, and strong, not just fast. And then you have Garcia. Garcia movements were giving my boy as a problem, you know. Yes, so they did play good in the second half. I am fair, people. I am not 18 in Trinidad. I just said I think that could have been a red card. I don't know why knowledge man laughing like I'm fighting against Trinidad. I'm a very fair analyst. Very fair. You look how much credit I'm giving Trinidad. I'm giving them credit because they did their job. So I'm giving them credit, but it should have been a red card. So why are you laughing, you know? Unless it's something else you're laughing over. Surprisingly, Trinidad didn't capitalize on Curacao turnovers in the first half. Don't know if you realize that, JD. Yes. The good look, Alex. Good look, Alex, as well. But I'm just trying to give people recaps of the game. You understand me? But I gave Trinidad their credit. I just said it should have been a red card. If it was a red card, they would have gotten a 6. You know, that's all. So you can laugh all you want. All you want. I'm telling you, I'm not the normal type of Jamaican. And normal Jamaican wouldn't give you no credit, none at all. So you better be lucky. I am giving you credit, you know. You're out here a laugh, you know. Anyways, no. So that is something that Jamaica can capitalize on. Try to eye press them to see if they can pass out of the press. That is something. That is something. I think is important. Yeah, Demax, big up yourself. Everyone, get the likes up on the video, as what I've said. Jamaica can try that, but one thing I can say, midfield for Jamaica has to be better. So let me run through a lineup. For you guys that I think would be good enough to try face this team and put a performance in. All right, because I think Kana, thanks for being here, massive respect. I think what I'm seeing here, I think Trinidad is going to change their midfield, because Trinidad did put 5 closer in midfield the last time around when they started out their dominant period. So I want to say that they're going to start with the 5 in midfield this time. So they are going to look much better maybe at the start. All right, so in order for Jamaica to combat that now, Ryan Hall, big up yourself, thanks for being here. All Caribbean teams struggle in midfield except Suriname. But to be honest, I don't think Suriname is a Caribbean team. You know, maybe they be labeled as a Caribbean team, but they're not. Trinidad have to change their midfield. No Malino or Phillips due to card suspension. JD, I don't like our coach. He's a coward. Jesus God. Sims just activate my statement. Oh my God. I had a beating for the coach, you know, but let me finish. Let me land first. I'm going to smoke the coach. Connor said, we are coming, Suriname. Well, you can brag for Suriname. They deserve it. They are doing their job, you know. All right, so anyways, they are going to go with 5 in midfield. As Jason said, card suspension will cause some problems there. So the midfield might be lighter, you know. So Jamaica doesn't have any suspension either. Let me know. Because Jamaica got cards as well, don't they never had any card. I think they had cards. I thought what's his name in midfield got a card. Defensive midfielder got a card, I think. Yeah. Yeah, he got a card, yeah. Oh, no suspension. Aiden got a card as well, right? Aiden got a card, right? I think so. Aiden got a card. But he's not going to be suspended. So, anyways, let me tell you how Jamaica should set up. I know I got some hint. Jason told me that nobody said Kadamatier shouldn't start, but a commenter in my chat said no. In WhatsApp groups and on several platforms, they're saying that Kadamatier should not play because if a Boyz do them stuff there, Boyz not play. They must say Boyz never play. You know, so people kind of never want it. In WhatsApp groups, I heard under my last comments. Under my last video, the people said that. So, for me, Kadamatier still starts again, in my opinion. Kadamatier did, Ghana, Steve in the house, Ghana, big up yourself, massive respect. Yeah, man, but we need the likes on the video. We have 200 people and we have half of that, you know. So, Kadamatier starts. The coach, I don't know what is wrong with the coach. Keep talking about Kadamatier. Campbell is for the future. Coach, before we get to the starting lineup, yeah. This coach, I don't know if you're a scammer with these rest of scammers or what, but you have a lot of people trying their best to make Jamaica not qualify. And this coach is included with his Cumberlows and will sign him to come to Jamaica. You understand me? I don't know what these English little boys have to be doing. Suriname is good because Suriname plays the actual qualified players them, not a bunch of overhyped local people. I am very sorry. But that's why the other teams are improving. You are not a good coach. You can't make Jamaican players be better. Jamaican born players are going to be hard to be good because they never had any football knowledge growing up. So tough head coach, listen to me good. Stop the stupidness. Every other team apart Jamaica. You think they pick them big average players that put against Suriname, would Jamaica gonna get 6? You know why Suriname now pick the JPL players, them can't get no game. The only way JPL players make Suriname rosters not starting 11, is when they have 15 players out. Stop this overhyping foolishness. Stop downplaying the youths them. It's getting annoying now. You know? It's getting annoying now. So this coach, a man even slap him in the face with something. I'm very sorry to condone violence, but if he doesn't make Jamaica work, I can't stand the man. I can't stand him, man. Every time he downplays the youths them. At this point, I don't think he knows football. He's just as fool as his employers. I'm tired of him, man. Every time he downplays the actual players them, that makes Jamaica even have a chance to reach anywhere. Let me tell you the reality. Because without these guys, Jamaica have nowhere going. So stop the foolishness, man. Bo Campbell is for the future and Kadamatier is for the future. Brother, the man is better than every player now. Campbell better than Leon Bailey today. Campbell better than Damari Gray today. Kadamatier better than Bowser, better than Brown, better than the next guy from England as well. They are better than everybody. You wish that the Dixon be so good so you can just force him on the pitch. You're just a fake. The man, I don't know if England them send him for sabotage Jamaica, you know. I'm almost starting to feel these behavior now, you know. The youths them come and them play Listen to me, man. Me say them youth are better than all of the players them. Better than Liam Bailey and better than Damara Gray. I think you're not seeing what's going on these damn fields. Alright, these youths are very special. And if we keep on disrespect them, at a point they're not gonna come anywhere. And then we'll find some average ass players to put on the field. And then keep on being the anomaly team that beats one team every 55 years and brag about that one win. When every other team getting good. Yeah, man, I'm tired of the man. So anyways, aside from that, let me stick on sense because we're not going to make him decide our actual team. We're going to stick on sense. Kadama theory starts again. We don't need to sell tickets. We need to win game to make the World Cup. Big idiot coach. You understand me? Like you want full stadium. Who care about stadium? We want to win games. Kadama theory better than everybody. Alright? At least he's going to make Cephas look good. Because he's going to link up Cephas and he's going to link up Tyrese Campbell. You understand me? The rest of them can't do nothing. You get me? Yes, we want to win damn games. Alright? Yes. Actually, they even know when me see Suriname team I play. I mean, I say this is a foolishness, you know. 2 years ago, these mans had dissed me up about Suriname, you know. Jamaica are better than Suriname team, people. Now, you know, mad if you don't think that. Me say if this Suriname team, all this team, them beat them easy. A foolishness you not going with. So, another coaches, them cause them problems, yeah. Because Jamaica have a good pool. They just don't want to pick the players, them. Daniel Johnson, a fire in a turkey. Him can't make Jamaica team because he makes somebody feel bad blood. Who F your feelings? Who you have a license? More than a Trinidad license, boy? How you think he is, man? But your feelings hurt. Are the players them need for damn play? We care about your feelings hurt? You may not care about who F your feelings, boy. How you think he is, man? Go back to Trinidad to finish your license. Boy, you want to come and run team. And that's how mash up the team. So, me know that's always in the feelings and not pay attention to the right thing. But these mans have mash up the actual team. You know? They have mash up the actual team, people. I'm telling you. You get me? And that's why I do like here. I come and say me fear Jamaica. Because Jamaica scored 4 goals. But they never really do nothing on the field. They not do nothing. So if you provide a solid midfield and you have your forward threats them, you can score goals on Jamaica. At least this one that I just saw. So if you're a coach, you're not saying that Jamaica is feared. You get me? And Jamaica have the players them to be feared. But this coach, man, him interviews them as bad, man. Yeah, mate, you know, mate. Yeah, Tyrese Campbell, the actual poster boy for Charlton. Not the makeup story poster boy. He's for the future, you know. Yeah, they're exciting. Very, very good. Very good in training. Very good on the field. Very good at them club. But they were for the future. You know, listen to yourself, old man. They told me that you're old, you know. They told me that you're old and senile, you know. But no, I've realized that they might be right, you know. Somebody coach that team from him, please, bud. Somebody take that team from him. But isn't he for the future? Mr. Dre, stop complaining. Styles, I mean, Mr. Dre, stop your foolishness. Because you know what they mean. Because them give me PTSD already. Alright? Correct, JD. McLaren interview is terrible. Yeah, man, boy. Yo, mate, you know, mate. Yeah, very good question, mate. You know, Campbell, good player, you know. Very good. Played good the other day. Incredible in training. Very, very good. But he's for the future. So, when the other man them were no good, so why them a play now? Anyways, let me continue. You know? Yeah, but we need a new coach, people. We need a new coach. Please, God. Somebody come over and take over the team. We need help. You know? Right now, my rather Speed. No, you must be mad. You must be mad. Speed can't win a game in a no competition. You think me gonna make that slide? Speed can't win a game in a JPL, NEPL, no Concacaf, nothing at all. We not talk about that. No, we don't want Speed. We need a coach. Real coach. Anywhere else. Just a coach. But boy, he would take speed. Take what? Speed can't make win a game in a JPL. So if he can't win a game in a JPL, and this is the other teams them. All we go on, Steve Mason no one come before. We have 6 points. Oh God, could I look a friend from JFF? Yeah. So anyways, let me look at the lineup because I don't want him to say I beat the team by match day. Now where I say JD send for Tapper. Yeah, I would put Tapper in it. People, I know that you're not gonna cost me, but I'm telling you, blood, Tapper is more qualified than Speed. I mean, I tell you no, but you never want to hear. Tapper is more qualified than Speed. So me I put Tapper in another team before I give Speed the team people. So what do you say people, Speed or Tapper? Tapper me I go find the people. Him have to follow the rule and pick the right players them. And he's at his club picking Asian players. So he can't not like English players now because he might finally figured out that Jamaica just doesn't have good players to the level that he can only solely rely on them. You understand me? So he's over there picking overseas players. All right. So I think that xenophobia kind of leave him a little bit, you know, because he has to be relying on other countries' players, you know. So I think he's gonna get experience coming. JD, mind you make me cuss. No. Which Tapper? No. You have context to things, people. They told me that I needed Mr. Speed in the team, and I said Mr. Speed can't win a JPL game. So people, I never said I wanted Tapper to take over the team. Listen good. Context matters. I said Mr. Speed could win a game. Tapper is a bigger coach than Mr. Speed. I mean, I want you know, and I tell you no. All right? Yes. Me no want. Oh my God! You know, the people that listen. I never said that. I never said I wanted Tapper to be the coach. I said if I had to pick between two, I would have picked Tapper. Listen, my good man. Oh, people, wanna really hear me say a Tapper to be the coach? I never said that, blood. Why wanna be like that, man? Wanna have to comprehend a little bit faster, man. JD, get to the squad. Sorry. All right, let me move on. All right, so let me start from the front, you know, people. Start from the front. So, all right, I'm going back for my 4-5-1. 4-5-1, because I think that those guys are going to offer a little bit more threat. Good morning, Nicola. Thanks for being here. Tapper Whitmore, of course, Missy. All right. Yes, so Tapper brings, we go Concacaf final. That was true as well. Yes, but yeah, that doesn't matter according to the JFF. So 4-5-1 I'm going with. At the back, King, I will give King a next try, but Spicer is very fast and strong, you know. God damn, over that right hand side with King and Dexter Lembekisa. Should we give back King the start? Because he played very good, you know. You could say that King was the man of the match, you know. You could say that King was the man of the match, you know. I know he wasn't, but it was one of his best games. So you're putting up King against Spicer and my boy. Ooh. All right. Yes, King in. I want to put King in here, man, but god damn, cause people, King was good, you know. But you know, I wanted to prefer Oldgate and Damian Lowe. Here why I wanted to prefer Oldgate and Damian Lowe. Their tackling ability and recovery. Because Spicer, my boy over the left hand side, guys, they are fast. These three players are way better than Bermuda play forwards, you know. Way better, you know. So I know that I think King offer better passing. I think a back three would be good. I think back three would be perfect. Good look, drew us. I think a back three would be perfect, but we know they're not gonna do it. A back three would be perfect, you know. But King played so good, you can't leave out King out of the team. But he doesn't fit the mold of the players that he's gonna be playing against, because all of them will be running left King. Spicer and all of them will be running left King. I don't think he can mark them. He will do like my boy the other day was skinning him. These guys are going to run every isolated position. Sealy, Spicer, and my boy up front. All of them are going to run left King. And I think they're going to handle Dexter very bad as well. They are very good, people. So unless we can put a back three and put King in the middle, so he can have the passing ability. So I think King would. I think a back three should be the most sensible thing. I think a back three should be the most sensible thing, because you have to look at their players. What their power players, them are all fast human beings. We said that we're fast. I heard a man tell me that we're fast. But believe me, God, today you're gonna see how fast these guys are, because they are very fast. I'm talking about everybody look fast like Cephas and Campbell, all three of them. But I want to say my boy there in the middle looks a little bit skiller than everybody else as well, but he's equally as fast. So that's what's killing me. My backline is killing me. I think the three would have been better. Oldgate, King, and Low, all three of them at the back. That's what I would want. I think a back three should be the best. No, they are not fast and foolish, They are fast and skilled, man. People, I am giving them credit, because I know that once the game finishes, you're going to come and tell me that why I never told you about these players. But they are good players, man. I would agree with the back three. I think four is okay, because our white players actually help defensively. Yeah, well, that is true, but I think Spicer looks like he can take on both Tyrese Campbell and my boy and Dexter Lemekis at the same time, So yeah, alright. So if we're gonna use three, alright then, let me stay with the four. We're gonna go with Damian Lowe, the same back four. We're gonna go with, right? Same back four we're gonna go with. Then in midfield, we have to have Aiden back in midfield. I say put Kevin Lambert in. Kevin Lambert blood. Kevin Lambert, Aiden. Kevin Lambert, Aiden. Kevin Lambert, Aiden. And Anderson. I know that sounds mad. Sounds mad. Kevin Lambert, Aiden, and Anderson. All three of them you pack the midfield with. And then you put Cephas out wide, Campbell out wide, and then put Kadamateri up front. So you know that the midfield is so strong with defensive coverage. That's what I want. So that means our forwards them don't have to come back so much. They can just keep them honest, push them back a lot more, and then our midfielders work. Everybody are Anderson. When Anderson came in, Anderson was the best midfielder out of everybody. Nobody talking about that. Anderson picked up the ball around 9 times yesterday, the last game. The both of our other defensive midfielders, all three of our other midfielders, them never picked the ball up 9 times. In that little time that Anderson had, he was the one dropping deep, allowing the centre backs them to rest and take the ball off them and build the play. So he actually can play box to box with his legs. So both of the next two guys would have offered the solidity as well. And then our wide players them and our creativity never come through our midfield regardless. So what the sense are we picking players that's not going to play nothing, So JD, so you're starting Bailey against, yeah man, Bailey starting, man. Of course I want people to run in behind. And remember he links up play with Cephas, Remember Bailey created the first goal, The first goal to score from the corner is Bailey created it, by just running behind, JD, that midfield with those three would be madness. That Jamaica would be playing a defensive game. How can I say playing defensive game? When really and truly, Ada was the most creative midfielder in Jamaica's team. Anderson is a box-to-box midfielder. So Kevin Lambert is the most creative, most defensive out of all of them, Marlon. Because if you watch the games, Aiden still create. And if you have someone else sitting deeper, he would have created just the same. He's creating, Marlon. So, no, Marlon, come on. I think you're not giving Aiden his credit. I'm just putting more legs around Aiden, because I think he's actually better than the next two. And remember, Marlon, is where your point of attack coming from. Your point of attack is coming from your centre backs them over and over, Marlon. So why the sense you're going to put the players on the field, then the ball will be passing over their heads, over and over. Jack German, I'm just trying to perfect their system that they have. I am trying to perfect. If you pick that team, Jamaica cannot lose the game. That's all I'm saying. If you pick the next two players, they are not going to be in the game every time the ball go over their heads. And we're going to hope for them to get a little spell so they can drive in the midfield and maybe score a goal. That's what we are relying on. That's what we are relying on. When they touch the ball after 50 minutes. Remember those two guys had 24 touches in the first half. 24 touches. Touches. Not passes, touches in the first half. And it could clearly be the same thing again. So I think we should honestly assess our players. Them Russell and Palmer were still more creative than Aiden against Bermuda. I agree, they didn't do enough though. Aiden, every ball he pumps forward was 100% creativity, 100, and he was not in an advanced position. I would give him the role to go forward because for me, he's more creative than both of them in a system that you built around him, and that's why I've added the legs. You know, you get me? That's all. That's just my take, people. I would have won the game for sure. So if you don't want to win the game, you just sign me. You just sign me and fire the coach. And me no not complain about how that not look good. Well, some of our players them not all the big as what we think, you know. So I am making sure we win the game, Marlon. All right. Did Jamaica regress that much, or Trinidad progressed? This is a weaker Jamaica team. That is a fact. It's all big myself. Thanks for being here. And then we would have brought on KC Palmer and everybody after. They would have come on after the people. So why they have to start? Unless you're sure Jamaica will win the possession? Are you guys sure Jamaica is going to win the possession? If you're sure, then all right then. If you guys sure, then all right, no problem. But I am not sure Jamaica is going to win the possession. So Marlon and Jason is sure Jamaica is going to win the possession? Let me know. I want to see if we don't put together, if you don't want to join the stream later, I put it on. I want to give one a take, you know. Double pivot would be very helpful to the stability in up the middle. That's what I think spin spinity. But the man them said that sound too defensive. And what we are going with defensive football, you know? KC Palmer set piece delivery. Make him start for you. You see all the you see the one, Jason? I tell you, I see you. Set piece. Oh my God. I am so done with Jason. So done. JD, Antonio not getting any game time. So Antonio can come off of the bench too. But the man off a play. The man, people, if you have something working, you have to just tweak it to the best of their ability. You can't have the man playing good and then don't want to play them again, you know? So Jason, don't think we're gonna have more better midfield. Oh God damn! So this is the football we're gonna get accustomed to. We have to just play the type of football. You guys right. You guys are in the place. It's okay. Not gonna fight, you know. You understand me? JD, you know, Russell is not at his best in terms of fitness. I know knowledge, man, but the problem is Russell could have played better. If you put Russell in a more fluid system, Russell would be one of the better players. If you put KC Palmer in a more fluid system, they would have been one of the better players. But the style that we're playing, it's not suiting the players. You know, it's just true the teams that we're playing. We have to say it as it is. Ain't that big. You know, if we're playing other teams, and we cry, man. We cry eye water, man. I'm telling you, if we play other bigger teams, you guys will be crying. You know, so just listen to me, people. I don't come here with no emotions, all right? I'm just here to tell you the truth, all right? Billy Kadamat here gonna score 2 goals if he start tonight. I think the youth is exceptional, and Jamaica found a gem, all right? We're not going to play possession football, all right? So we are not going to try to appease the fans, all right? All right, so I have a little time. I don't know if Marlon or Jason want to call in. They can, or they can just save it. Marlon, if you have time, you can join the stream tonight. I'm going to try and get somebody from Trinidad to join the stream, and I'm going to just run a panel. You guys want a panel? Yeah, Paulo G. The one thing about me, you know, they don't like me so much, you know. They don't think I'm from Jamaica because I don't lie. I'm going to tell you as it is, you know, because I'm an honest person. Honesty goes a far way, you know, man. You know, maybe some people in front of you don't like you when you speak honestly, but after that, people like you, you know? Yes, Marlon, let me know if you want to come on. Tell me. So I can save a space here because I only can afford 4 people. 4 people, not over 4, because I don't want the screen to be crowded, you know? Marlon, it's been a minute since I've heard your analysis on the show. But if he doesn't want to come on, he stays in his yard and support Argentina. Guys, come on, you have to do better than that. We have not hit 150 as yet. We have not hit 150 likes as yet. I know it's just an hour, but we still have to do it because I don't have much time. I only have 20 plus minutes left. All right, the play long. Yes, I'm not gonna say that extra word. The play long. Pause, because I've learned that word. Pause. You know, when they can't set me up today, man. Believe me, when they give me PTSD yesterday. They gave me PTSD yesterday, and I'm telling you, these guys, they gave me PTSD yesterday, you know. JD on the chat. Big up yourself, DS Electronic, all right? I will be there if my health works with me. Okay. Okay, Jason. We know you have 85 hours in a day, so I will. Yeah, so don't use them words in my program anymore. People just use normal word, find the Jamaican terms for all of the round object that Jamaica have. The round object that the world has. I don't know the name for it. I will never say that. I will never say that anymore. Whatever you want to call it, that's what it is. But don't use that word. This is one Nosage. Jason and friends them set me up. You understand me? So people, don't use the whole heap extension on that object. You understand me? Yes, I will not do that anymore. Alright? Big side Argentina would world champions, Copa America back to back, #1 team in the world. Alright. And they ain't gonna be #1 for long. You know, anytime anybody buck them again. Messi's getting old, you know, he can't do nothing in MLS. He's getting trash in every big games. So don't worry yourself. Jamaica all on scoring and hat-trick tonight. I'm telling him, man, I want the youth mash up the place. And just drop the mic. He want him score all 3 goals and say walk off and say, coach, don't call me back, boy. Until them replace you. Yeah, come talk about man for the future, boy. Yeah. And the World Cup will stay in South America. And who it's going to go to, Issa Allen? Who it's going to go to? Because if it's not Argentina winning it, tell me it's going to be Brazil winning it. Huh? What Brazil did in any game for the last 75 games to convince you that Brazil is one of the best teams. Jesus God, man. Brother, Spain looks very good at this point. Nice playing team. Yeah, Spain. France look okay as well. You know, JD, you can see, I am not saying nothing, all right? Spain, the World Cup I go to people. Spain, the World Cup I go to. Spain is playing the best football in the world, and it's not even close, all right? Spain will Argentina right now, an easy 6-0. Easy 6-0. 6-0. All right? Easy 6 in Emirate. 6. Pause. 6. You know? Portugal. Okay, a defensive football they're gonna use and score 1 goal. Them shy, big of yourself, thanks for being here. I hope Suriname make it to the World Cup. They have to win their next game. Spain don't have a defense, bro. They are not winning nothing. Alright. Colombia. You know what? Colombia actually can win it. Colombia is a dark horse team. Colombia have a better chance than Argentina would kick down man until them get the result. Princeton, JD, Jamaica drop in the zone with Spain. What do you think will happen? You can't listen to Demo, you know. Demo don't make much sense, you know. especially the football conversation. Yes. He said send on Spain. People, if Jamaica plays Spain, you never know that football can be so one-sided. A back way, Jamaica. Pause. A 20-0, the game a finish. 20, real life 20-0. Real life 20. Let me make it. Me a telling you, me a bet 20-0. £500. 20-0. Pause. Alright, 20-0. Brother, you see, a 6 Spain give Turkey, brother. We never stop ramp with big teams, you know. We never stop ramp with big teams, you know. We don't love disrespecting. Stop ramp with big teams. We could have just pick any other team. Tell me, say, we could have played England, because England are good enough, people. You are trash. Well, you can get off my platform, you little scrub. You just don't like Jamaica, huh? Laugh out loud. We would give Spain here. We would give Spain 3-0. Me done with this foolishness. Brother, Spain just give Turkey 6. They are giving other teams 14. So hold on there. They are giving other teams 6 and 10 and 14. And Jamaica gonna give them 3. And all them teams are better than Jamaica. Jesus Christ, the level of delusion we have. Brother. Alright, so get your ass out of here, you little clown. Why are you on my channel, you scrub? I told you you're a scrub, and you're still here chatting. Alright? Yes. You know bring Belgium no more. Yeah. Send on Spain now, laugh out loud. Let me just stay in a Concacaf. Concacaf teams are not all that good people. Alright? Let we put things in context and we stop the foolishness, brother. Alright? We can live in a reality. We're not beating none of these big teams. Because these big teams, people, how much you think Spain will give United States? Just answer me blood. Answer me blood. How much you think Spain will give United States? I'm just going to ask you, you know. The same person that give me, Shane Billionaire, how much you think Spain will give United States? Alright, everybody else says, Shane Billionaire, I want to hear your comment, you know. How much you think Spain will give United States? I promise you, if them they get 6, God come. Because United so if United States are gonna get 6 and over from Spain, them a get 6 people, man. I am certain them a get 6. Jason said 4 minimum them a get. So Shane Billionaire, make this make sense. United States I get about 6. Mexico still I get 6 too as well. Canada might get 7 or 8. Oh, in the world, Jamaica could give them 3 Shane Billionaire? Who will stop the foolishness? Never give everybody in the region 6 people. The guys them good, you know? Spain give Turkey 6. Turkey beat up USMNT. But me can't. Shane Billionaire probably 3, but we are better than USA. And that's why them seminar like Jamaica, you know. You're so wicked them people are here. The man say we are better than USA. And if I respond to that, me not like Jamaica. These are the things. I saw them set me up always, you know, people. People don't follow Shane Billionaire. Him just say he must support him country. That's all he must say, you know. I'm sure in the World Cup, he must say Spain and win the World Cup, you know. When him not talk about Jamaica, all of him sends them come back and he must say a Spain and win the World Cup. I promise you, if you call Shane outside this conversation what him just said, he might tell us Spain are gonna beat every other team. Big up yourself, Shane. Alright. Ask him again, JD. Why do right, yeah? So Shane Billionaire. So if we're gonna give Spain 3, a 6 we're gonna give Trinidad then Shane Billionaire, because do right, you're saying the fear Jamaica, you know. Alright? So Billionaire, give me a scoreline tonight, big boss. Yeah, Shane a good youth, man. Shane a really watch national team, you know. Shane say him much So Shane is the same man, you know. We don't want watch the national team and then watching Manning Cup and them other teams them. But no, if I tell you it's a Jamaica team better than every other team. Boy, Shane a trouble in the one. Owen Owen said no one fear Jamaica still. I saw a team set up kind of defensive against Jamaica a few times, but not always. But you have teams that will give Jamaica their respect. But we have not done so much of lately to drive fear as to what we should have been doing. Big of yourself, determined. Easy 3, Jamaica drop. Dirty Harry said that easy 3. So I can talk all him want. Alright, you know what? Whoo. Alright, you know, I'm siding with Jamaica winning. Alright, let me give you my predictions for all of these games. I am siding for Jamaica winning. Very close people. Very close game, but I'm going for Jamaica win this one 3-2. You know what? No, let me take that back. Let me take that back. No 3-2. Woo! I am going with 2-2. 2-2 people. Because it's a derby, you know. Both of them like each other, you know. I want to say Jamaica win it in the end, but goddamn. 2-2. Alright, people, maybe I will change my mind. 2-2. I'm going with no. 2-2. I think, goddamn. Oh, Lord. 2-2, I'm going with people. 2-2. Yeah, 2-2 KV, KW, 2-2 I'm going with. 2-2 Jamaica and them, yeah. 2-2. Maybe tonight I will change my mind because Jason and Marlon, I'm not sure if Marlon will come on. I will get somebody to replace him if he's not coming on, and I will see if I can get Trinidad before the game to come on as well. You know, 2-2 I'm starting with. Tonight maybe I will change my mind again. All right. Jamaica better known as the local squad. No. If it's local squad, I'm picking Trinidad to win the game if that's the case, you know. But 2-2, I think they're gonna still put qualified players on the field. So I am going with 2-2 to start. If Trinidad score 2 goals tonight, me change my name. Let me take a picture of this comment. This is Drew. This is Issa Allen. Issa Allen said, if Trinidad score 2 goals tonight, him change his name. Alright, Issa. Alright, Issa. I wanted to go for 3-2 for Jamaica. And I think anybody to win it will be Jamaica because they have the crowd and everything. But I think it's going to be a derby, and it looks like the Trinidad man them screwing up them face a lot. Alright? And a pure screw face are going from both teams. Maybe you see all a red card tonight, people. Because it looks like both teams throwing shades, you know? Yeah, so maybe you see all a red card. I'm telling you, it's going to be tough because both teams fire up, you know? The players them here Dwight York saying, yeah, I'm telling you, Trinidad this, before when you get a bag of English players. And we was the better team. Yo, Trinidad know how to get under Jamaica skin. Oh my God. People, I'm going to start picking up for Jamaica only. Because I realize that Trinidad is the secret troublemaker. They are the troublemakers, you know. You know? They are the big troublemakers. Because now I am sitting back listening to them, and they are the ones always winding up Jamaica. You understand me? They always be saying some dodgy ass things. I can understand you say that you don't fear Jamaica. But once you start talking about the English players, them, because that's what the last coach usually did, you know. Yeah, man, Jamaica wasn't good without the English players, them. You understand me? What the boy the name? I hated the man. I can't stand him. Every time he just sells every game. Angus, pause. Angus was the boy name. Angus. Every time he's talking, people, he's just telling you, yo, brother, we know Trinidad better than Jamaica if they never had a bag of Englishman. And if we had the luxury to get those Englishmen, we would have beat them easy. People, go back and listen to it. Go back and listen to his comments and people. You know, well, I guess Angus. People don't need to listen to them and comment. Believe me, it is Trinidad is the troublemaker. You know. Trinidad is the troublemaker. I finally figured out it's Trinidad is the troublemaker. It's not Jamaica, you know, but Jamaica is the ruder one out of the two, you know. Because once Jamaica get wind up, that's when them becomes worse than Trinidad. You understand me? But it's Trinidad is the troublemaker because do I yeah, I could see him. You know, it may be not as bad as Angus, but he must say, man. Jamaica that man. Nobody fears Jamaica, man. Love give them a little self. Them little your son of the sun said them love give them a little self trouble. Jesus Christ. People, I'm not here to start any war between Trinidad and Jamaica. I'm just saying that for some reason, we seems to always find ways how to start fighting. You know? JD. But JD, did he lie? No, he never lied. But Jamaica doesn't think that it's the English players make them good. That's the thing. So the Jamaicans them in charge think he's lying. I believe that it's the English players that make Jamaica good. 100% I believe. But it wind up the other man them that don't want to believe that. They will pick on a JPL team just to go and face them. But they went to play with the JPL team and they lost the match. they lost a match, they draw a match and they won a match. You know, so... All right, so people, I'm not going to hold you. Big up. I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I'm going to do like 10 more minutes. That not Trinidad, no good. Only Trinidad rate a Jackwana. But Jackwana was kind of a bad character person, you know, so Shika, why you want to rate Jackwana? Trinidad will not manage the mobility of this current new generation of young ballers. Trinidad is mobile as well, man. They're good people. I'm not gonna come here and lie to you that Trinidad is no good. But we understand still. When you're a star, everyone wants to compare themselves. Where is Gmails when they need Gmails? Because tactical preview show after JD show finish. To all the fans, them want to keep the discussion going. So people, Jesse Guna said that he's gonna do tactical breakdown for the game. Obviously, he's gonna be. He claimed that he was sick, but all of a sudden now he's gonna do show after the show finishes. Jesus Christ! I told you he has 94 hours in the day. But people, go and subscribe to Jesse Guna TV. Support him. He's doing good work over there. You know. Yeah. So support him. All right, I will try to make sure they come to you when you're medicine working. Jackwana rob money for the Caribbean football. So you're supporting robbery. Jesus God. Shika, that's why they can't think good of us, you know? Because we are support trapping. We are support. Why we just always want to support bad things? The only thing we like about Trinidad is the only man we are thief. Something wrong. Yo, you know, I went to England, you know. I went to England and my uncle tell me, say, we no bill good, you know. We no bill good. That's what he told me. You know, he's an English born, but he classed himself as a Jamaican. You know, and say we no bill good. And some of the when we say something, some of the decisions we make, it sounds that way, you know, like, why you want to support the only thief? And say, yo, brother, him did rob some money from some people for the Caribbean, so everything is okay. So people don't agree with Chica, because maybe someone don't agree with Chica, you know. Maybe someone don't agree with Chica. So let me see who agree with Chica. I kind of disagree with Chica still, because I don't think he actually took the money for anybody else. Took the money for himself. I think he took the money for most of it for himself. Yes, he did spend some money in Trinidad, but he took most of the money for himself. JD, a sport day later in a Kingston, TNT versus Jamaica. All right, J Any Weather people, J Any Weather channel, he said got taken down. So please go and subscribe to J Any Weather Sport. Then you have DNA Football, my little brethren DNA Football. All right. JD, the draw put you in a good position. Put me in a good position? How that? I think, no, a draw wouldn't be bad for Jamaica either. I think Jamaica should just not lose a game. A win would be the best thing, because a draw would kind of make the group terrible. You know, because now Curacao will beat Bermuda. So them beating Bermuda by how much? I don't know. Then Jamaica and Curacao. No, if Jamaica draw, And to go to Trinidad, I think that would be terrible. Jamaica has to win tonight. Oh, Panama. Oh, you're calling me Suriname man. Okay. You just found the next way to call me Suriname man. Alright, so anyways, people, guys, we are not at 150 likes as it. We have 250 people in the house. Please do double tap the screen and get the likes over at least 150. Alright? Jamaica have to win today, because if Jamaica draw this game, I am telling the people, all of the soup that we're talking about turn gravy. Alright? So if Jamaica don't win this game, people, the soup will be gravy. Gravy. Because if you can't beat Trinidad at home, you're not going to go away to beat them. You're not beating them in Trinidad. Alright? So if Jamaica don't win tonight, a win is the only thing needed. A win is the only thing needed. Alright? Because if they don't win tonight, I think all of that soup argument done. Done with. No longer soup. Gravy there. Alright? We need a next win so we can keep the soup argument going. Alright? Yeah man, we need what past 150 likes. Stop playing with my name, blood. You should be eating 200 likes as soon as Monday here. Chicken foot soup, this JD. Easy. 1, 2. Alright, that's what more a year. I want to hear the easy. Jamaica 4-1. Salah to win golden boot. Yeah. Alright, so people, so tonight I will be doing a different version of the show, not my breakdown and everything. I'm just gonna hold a corner, because if me doing the breakdown in these games, I think it always never fare off well with me. Because the vibe, I don't have anything against Trinidad. So I have to find some help today to come on my stream, because people are gonna say even when I'm calling the game accurate, people is just gonna fight against me. You understand me? So I can't manage it tonight, because I have to do Nigeria. As soon as I reach in, I have to do Nigeria, you know, and then I have to get little sleep, and I'm gonna be stressed out, you know. So I'm gonna look some help to support me in the night. I hope we can get Andre to come on, or another Trinidad guy. Yeah, so and then I just do that video, you know, and I'm just doing this for you guys, you know. Yeah, because if it wasn't for you, if you guys never want the game, I wouldn't do the game live, you know. I would just watch the game, because I tend to can't speak honestly on Jamaica anymore, because they're trying to cancel me. You understand me? Sheikah said reggae over soca, Gail over Lara, chicken, jerk chicken over curry chicken, patty over doubles. Okay, Sheikah, big up yourself, Sheikah. All right, Sheikah, go on with things. All right. K. Lee, I wonder if you are the one of them. Okay. If Jamaica lose this match, yes, if Jamaica lose this match, I'll and Powder House. Believe me, a 95 back-to-back beating video. You know, beating number 1, beating number 2. Believe me, if Jamaica lose this match, I may pick the next team. The next window, I may pick the team. Everybody get fire. Believe me, if Jamaica lose this match, me I pick the next Jamaica team. I'm me the coach after that. When I'm done with them on YouTube, they believe me, part 75 of beating the coach and destroying Marian Garden and Mr. Speed. Them have to sue me when I'm done. Alright? Everything me I beat them. Be a big stone. So people, pray to God them win the game, because that's the only thing can get me back here for the 17 version of videos. Alright? Yes. Who Jamaica's best player? If Ireland don't win tonight, they can. Okay. Jamaica's best player? I don't know, you know. Who is Jamaica's best player today? I think Aiden. Aiden is still Jamaica's best player. Aiden is Jamaica's best player now, same way. I want to say Tyrese Campbell is Jamaica's best player, but Aiden is Jamaica's best player, same way, today. But if you have Leon Bailey and Ethan Pinnock in, it changes, you know? Yeah. Yeah, so Tyrese would be the most informed player, but I would still say Aiden, because he's so important to the team, you know? Yeah. Alright, so guys, give me the final prediction so we can drop down, we can finish the stream. We can finish the stream, and I gave you guys your stream, and later I'm going to give you guys your stream, you know? I'm going to do my video that I want. Police guy there. I'll pass, you know. Turn on my car. JD, for lose, me come with you over Suriname. Okay? Oh, Sheikah said she'll come with me over Suriname. So, okay, all right. All right, yeah. All right, Sheikah. All right, so everybody, so we'll get some draws and Jamaica winning. All right. Oh, pause, pause. No, but draws in Jamaican language is not such a bad word. Right, right. Can I say that? Because um, yeah, draws in Jamaica is a good word. Sheikah, tell the man say them words are alright, man. Because the other words are not good, but me not have to send a pause when me say that one. That's what I can't understand you. JD, I am not cancelled again. That word draws is not a bad word. You know what draws mean in Jamaica's language? No, that is good word. What say you guys? But me not hear the man follow up on the word. Me not need to say pause right there. Me not need to say pause in that one, Dresser draws or whatever draw. Me can't get cancelled. Me not getting cancelled with no such there. With no such there. That is not a bad word. You can't cancel me for that. Alright? The one no such. He might go support that. But me not inform on him. Me not inform on him, No, Kaylee, no pause on that. No pause at all, Alright. We like what? Okay. All right, good. Boy, these morning streams. I don't know what you guys dream at night time, because every morning you guys get up in this mood. These are the best videos. It looks like these mans get up in some ridiculous mood. All right, people, take care of yourself. Later, I will see if I can find everyone to put on the screen. But one thing I do know, I am not setting up my system for Jamaica game tonight. It's gonna be normal, a normal StreamYard link type thing, and we just run some football. All right. I beg for a pause. Okay. All right, Kaylee. So we have to give a pause. All right. So, on the draws argument, we're gonna say pause because I thought that the Jamaican men like that word, But Kaylee said a pause. We need to say same way. All right. So pause. All right. Yes. And Neil goes, King, listen, you know what, people, take care of yourself. I am not going to get cancelled because this is what will get me cancelled now and make me lose other things as well. So I'm not going to get into this one. These guys are something else, All right, guys, smash like button on the way out. We will talk later. Bye-bye.